Hello YouTube, Kmoon here, with another, with the first Napoleon Total War video I am making. It's going to be the first video in the series. I might do some Empire or Rome. Don't have Medieval Total War yet, but I shall. So yeah, I'm the United Netherlands or the Dutch. Yeah. I lost this battle, by the way, but it was still a pretty good battle. Me and my opponent had pretty good chats. First, I will introduce my army. I have one unit of carabiners, or yeah, something like that. That's Jaggers or Jaegers. Let me count how many that is. That's two units of Jaeger, one howitzer, one 12-pounder, have some grenadiers, line infantry, 1, 2, 3 line infantry, and I brought a historical general with me this round. What is it? Jean Victor Baron de Corsa, okay, whatever his name is. I got another howitzer, another 12-pounder, and another 12-pounder. 2 more Jaegers or Jaggers, whatever. Line infantry, and another line infantry. And in the woods, these guys right here will be very crucial near the end of the battle. These hidden line infantry units. They're line infantry. I thought about putting grenadiers there, but no. See, yeah, the match just started. They're going to come over from that hill over there. Now, I expected my opponent to come head-on in line formation, but he didn't want to do that. He encircled his whole army right here. So, I had to reform, and that got my guys tired. So, So let's look at my opponent's army. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 4 units of Prussian Fusiliers. He has one howitzer and one 12-pounder. What else? Oh, he also has a cavalry unit, hussars. Now I've already started firing my artillery at him. See the little smoke holes and stuff. He also has one musketeer, another musketeer, another musketeer, another musketeer, another musketeer, and he has the 1st East Prussian Grenadier Battalion, Grenadiers, and more musketeers, Lancers and Crusaders, something like that. Now these guys will surprise me in the middle of the battle, so you guys should see them. Let me see if I can find my opponent's general, because every person is supposed to have a general. Let me see. Wait, wrong way. That's toward my lines. Here's his general. He did not bring a historical general, just regular general staff. Yeah, so, as you can see, I didn't really expect him to come up on this hill. That's why I was formed below the hill. Yep, I made sure my howitzers started firing first, because they had very important parts. Oh, my bad. They had very important parts in the battle. So yeah, I had to let my dog out just then. I missed this part. I saw his Prussian Fusiliers come in without cavalry support, so I rushed in my other unit of carabiners. Banners, whatever. But it was repelled because I didn't see his cavalry. They were hiding in the forest right over here. Now, this was a brave charge right here. That's why I didn't have my cannon shoot at them, because it wouldn't be fair. But they charged bravely into my lines, and they all get shot. Watch this. I'm going to put it in slow motion right quick. Slow motion. And they get shot as they're just charging. They're brave. I'll tell you that right now. They follow orders, so I guess that's pretty good. And so after the... Oh, man, that guy just got shot. So, yeah, after that, they just run. But it was a brave charge, you know. Yeah, my cannons are bombarding these guys heavily. I'm pretty sure they had a unit in the forest over here. I guess not right now. See, he's moving up his musketeers. I was targeting his, Prussian Fusiliers. Ah. See, look, he's bringing his Fusiliers, or Prussian Fusiliers. Those are skirmishing units. He's bringing them into the forest. He's probably going to keep them hidden. Well, he is, probably. Now, what is he? I forgot what he's going to do with this unit. I did this about 2 days ago. It's a pretty good match. No one died from that. Wow, I think the shrapnel would have killed them. Now, right here is when he starts to move his grenadiers and wait. Oh, I didn't see this unit right here. These are foot guards. Those elite units. Yeah, very good morale and pretty good range and ammunition. So he's sending 2 of his best units, those foot guards and those grenadiers. Now, these guys are just going to be sitting in the forest while I bombard them. I think they were just like a distraction. Oh, that guy just died. And so did that guy. I think it was just a distraction to distract me from the battle. Well, I mean, to distract my artillery fire from all the enemy units. See right here, he moved his, Fusiliers over here. Now, these guys outflank me later, so I'll show you that in a minute. Right here, he's bringing up his cannons. He's fixing to line them up around here. Yeah, so anyways, I guys need you to subscribe and comment and stuff. Ooh. That's a big crater. I'm surprised there are no limbs or body parts anywhere. Yeah, I made sure to target most of his, well, these are called Jaegers right here. Yeah, yep, that's what they're called. I forgot. Those skirmishers I have right here, they're Najou Jaegers. Boy. Well, the battle seems pretty straightforward right now. So, oh yeah, I moved up my line. You know, I'm just gonna skip. I'm gonna fast forward this right now. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, during the battle, me and my friend, or my opponent, had a pretty friendly chat. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just play. Yep, right here he brought his men, he brought his Fusiliers too far up. I started open firing. Sounds like a Prussian would say, open a fire. Yeah, at this point right here, he was really targeting my men. See, I couldn't do anything about it because he had so many of those units around him, with musketeers and line infantry and whatnot. So I wasn't going to charge up there and take out the artillery because there's Fusiliers and musketeers. Not to mention this other. Wait, yeah, he's using his 12-pounders. But the only thing I could basically use against them were my artillery. Wow, they're taking my men down. Oh, see right here? Told you this CAV unit will play a major part. See, I didn't see this. I was too focused on the battle. See, they bring in, or he brings in, his Lancers. to outflank me. See, I was winning the battle so far. See, look, these men are just bravely marching down there. So I was too focused on them. But see over there? Now he starts firing at me. Now over there, there's his horses. They're about to charge my lines. See, I didn't notice this. But all of a sudden I noticed it. But it was too late for my skirmishers. Because only one of his horses died. Whoa, that guy just flew. But my square did not repel him. I was pretty focused. You see, his musketeers. You see, he's bringing in his elite units now. But all the while, I still have my heavy artillery bombarding them. So he's losing men. Oh man, the sun's bright. Yeah, I'm keeping my general back here. Because I don't think I need him anymore. You know what my opponent could have done? He could have raced his cav along here. Because all I have is artillery. He could have raced along here and taken out my general. But I don't know why he didn't do that. See, I didn't realize it until just now. So that's when I decided to bring my general up here to my artillery, so that in case the horses charge up here, I'll be able to use canister shot on them. Canister shot, very devastating. Over here, I have a little skirmish. Now, I think I outrange his Jaegers because they're not even shooting at me, and mine are. I'm getting bombarded at the minute. See, look at all these craters. I mean, like, they're everywhere.
Sir, our general is under attack.
I know that. I played this a couple days ago. Oh, see, this is what I was talking about. The horses charged my cannons right where my general was. So I was pretty brave, and I decided to throw my general in the fight. But we took out those Prussian Lancers, I think that's where they were. But in the attack, they also took out my cannons. Except this unit right here. I still have 3 units, so I made sure to bring plenty of artillery. Now these units right here, I was counting on this. They came back from routing because my general, I don't have a general staff, or else they would have kept running. So I reformed my line to resist the Prussians. Because I know they were going to come. Now, the only side that's really strong is my left flank. But that's going to collapse soon. Now he has both pieces of his artillery raining down on me. So, yeah. See, right here, he's shooting at my men that were left from the artillery. See, when your artillery gets hit, all the horses run for some reason. But these artillery units don't run. So, yeah, how many are there? There's just 6. Wow. Oh, dang. Better fast forward. Yeah, so I have another unit of cannons right here. And then I have another howitzer unit over here in the forest.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
I know that. I played the battle. Yeah. So, yeah. See, over here, I'm going to fast forward this because the thing I'm recording this on is, doesn't have that much time left on it. So, they broke my left flank completely. Especially with all the cannon fire and whatnot. So, they broke their musketeers and grenadiers. But I'm still resisting the Prussians. Now, remember that hidden line infantry unit I was talking about? Yeah. That comes into play in a little bit. See how these Prussian Fusiliers are walking? Yeah, they're fixing to get ambushed. See, look, they opened fire. And they hit him. Now, all the while this happens, my opponent isn't paying attention. Because, see, look, up here, you can't see my flag or anything. You just think, see, look, you can't even see them. All you can see are your units. So, I bet you thought it was all clear. Okay, is that the second? No, that's a different one. So, yeah, this unit came back from routing. I didn't notice it was there, neither did my opponent, because he could have just taken them out from behind. Now, I had trouble seeing this unit. They were hidden. Well, not really hidden. But, yeah. See, why my opponent, he finally saw my unit, so he charged it. But, why he's distracted, I'll bring these units from behind, and I start to fire them upon the forest. Now, I'm pretty sure I hit some of my units when I did this. But it was pretty worth it. So yeah, I might do Empire Total War. I might do Empire Total War videos and maybe Rome. But you know, it all depends. You know, if I get like a bunch of requests. Now, snap. Oh, why am I saying snap? Now, see, I made a mistake right here. I charged my Jaegers too close, and it just happens that his foot guards were there to break the rest of my left flank. Now, the only remaining resistant thing I had were this unit, were these two line infantry units, and this unit of Jaegers that I did not find. See, they're hidden. It says right there. I think it says that they're hidden. Yeah, it says they're hidden. Well, they're not hidden anymore. But my opponent doesn't see, so I end up outflanking him, but he still destroys that unit. Now, right here, there's a brave charge by the foot guards, and they take out my artillery, of course. But I get my general just in the time. Because I was all like, oh, forget you. I mean, I can't save you guys anyway, so. So, yeah, I'm losing on all fronts, except on the far right flank. I have the unit of carabiners from the original beginning. Dang it. 12-pounder howitzer. Now these three units right here, the 12-pounder howitzer and carabiners, those are the ones that last the longest. And so do these. So do my grenadiers. Now see, this hill right here where I put my 12-pounder, that was the last. This is the last stand right here for the last of my units. See, like, let me see if I can get a good view. See, they've encircled me all around here, so all I have is this spot left. See, here's those foot guards. This line infantry unit should come back from routing. I mean, it should. I mean, there's 63 guys. Yep, they came back. Morale's halfway. Now, I didn't see this unit, and neither did my opponent, because it says they're hidden right there. These guys are hiding behind a house. I guess they all live there or something. Ooh, boy. So, yeah. I made one last defensive line. This was the last part of a major battle. Like, this was the last part there was before it started going his way completely. Well, it was already going his way, but before all the major engagements stopped and we just waited. Like, after this small battle, we both agreed on a ceasefire to let our troops rest, but I still lost. Because I only had, like, what, 3 troops? Maybe 5 left? See, I retreated all my men. So, we agreed on a ceasefire. But before we did that, there was a couple last engagements over here. See, I could have brought this unit to retreat, but I didn't want to. See, here's his musketeers. Here, I'll give you guys a little tip. The reason why he basically won was because of his skirmishers and his elite units. I did bring in elite units besides my grenadiers. And only brought 2 things of artillery. Now, if you ever play this map, it's the LeLEsMisreable map. You might want to take this hill. It's perfect for artillery and for defending against attacks. That's why I didn't go up it. Now, up on this hill, too, perfect for artillery. I shot him from long range before he even got there. But, you know, I lost. So, stuff like that happens. Now, I'm hiding my grenadiers behind this little shed or something. What is this? Maybe a hut? But I decided not to, just to reform and stuff. Now, I've lost on all fronts. The only front that the left and the center where the main fights were happening. But the right, barely any fight happened. I mean, there's a lot of woods here. But the main fighting happened out in the plains. This is a very difficult map, guys. I mean, it is. With all its, you know, hills and uneven terrain. Grassy flatlands, I might have won. But, you know, you can see all enemy units. See, he's bringing up every single one of his units surrounding mine. But he hasn't surrounded me over here because my cannons and my carabiners are over there. I'm just gonna sit back and wait for the rest of the battle to continue. Oh boy. Now, it was about this time we agreed no more ceasefire. And we started to fight again. Because most of my troops were either winded or fresh. And see, these are the last 2 units of the artillery brigade. I mean, there's still one up over there and one over there in the woods, but this was my last resource. I mean, if they broke through these grenadiers and those Jaegers over there and my general, these are the last 2 guys. I relied on these guys to take out the whole Prussian army. Why did I even do that? But, you know, I was playing this a couple days ago. This is my first multiplayer battle that I've done in a while. Looks like my Jaegers used up all their ammunition. You might want to watch their ammunition. So it was about this time that I started retreating my men for the last attack. This battle lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. But, especially because I have artillery here. Now, my opponent rushed through the woods. And I charged him with my carabiners. It was successful at first, but then they got repelled. I brought them out before they could get any more damage. Now, this howitzer lasted the longest time I can think of, using canister shot. But it was a little while after when it got overrun. Yeah, bringing my carabiners up here. But we were going ahead and saying GG, like good game, to each other, because we both know who was gonna win, and it was him. No, while I'm talking about that, what's this guy's name again for the Prussians? It is J-A-C-A-B. That's all capital letters. Jacob, or Jacob in a way. Jacob, whatever. Yeah, but we were both real good on this. We were complimenting each other on our battle strategies. He said I would have won if I would have suspected where he was at first, and if we both went for this hill at the same time. But, you know, he was real nice about it. See, and he also agreed to stop firing his artillery at me. I was all like, yeah, bring it on. He was like, nah. I guess he had sympathy for me. I'm all like, well, you bring your whole force down on me. I won't care. See, it's about this time he started firing his Jaegers at me. But, you know, before I even got them in line, they you know, almost lost. Now, I had these guys for support of my Prussians. Now, it was about maybe around when he took out my left flank, I was dead. By the time when he took out my left flank, I knew I was screwed. I was dead. So, right when he took my left flank, I knew I was gonna lose. Because you need to keep your flanks or else you'll get overwhelmed. Now, before I lost, I seemed or managed to rout some of his units. Like these musketeers are broken. But, you know, my men were broken first. Now, I decided to do something, I don't know, kind of stupid. I rushed my general in here when the enemy was focused on firing at my grenadiers from the side. So I took in my general and I tried to charge him. That was might have been kind of stupid, but hey, I was desperate. So there's the general right there, fighting bravely, right here. Oh man, that guy got killed. So yeah, here's some close-up action. Wait, you know what I just noticed? I haven't heard any gunshots at all. But I'll fix that my next video. But I decided that I wasn't gonna win that anyways, so I went up the hill, but I came back down. So the general's the last one to go. Who's that? Oh yeah, my carabiners. They got hit by my enemy's artillery. Yeah, they were hit by my enemy's artillery and got taken down. See, right there, my general died. Wow, that's horrible. Heroic death. My name is Kmoon. Look for me on YouTube. And comment, subscribe. Remember, there will be more videos. Stuff like that. So, at this point, we're both agreeing that this battle was almost lost.
This battle is almost done.
Yeah, we're both commenting on our battle skills and stuff, but this unit of grenadiers and this 12-pounder, last unit left. I was actually surprised that my artillery over here was still pretty good, because you know what he could have done at the beginning of the battle? He could have rushed those hussars and lancers he surprised me with over here. He could have went all the way around, might have tired them up, and taken out my artillery on both sides. But, you know, I just now noticed that. His grenadiers. The last fight for the United Netherlands. See, we're both holding position. I guess he was just resting his troops. See, look, he's bringing all of his troops up. I guess preparing for the last fight. But all the while, he's still firing his artillery, and so am I. Now, this was near the end when he started outflanking. I got in position to fire. By this time, I had lost my general, and I had already lost the battle. But I was like, what the heck. Now, maybe I should have moved up a bit closer, but you see these Jaegers over here? They kept firing at me, and yeah, right when I charged, they break. This is the last. Oh my gosh! You just see that? It got blown to pieces. But anyways, these guys get scared and run off because of the sheer numbers of the Prussians.
Our men are running, sir.
Yep, and that was the end of the battle for me. Grenadiers and 12-pounders were the last ones left. And that was a defeat for me. Go came to JACBJ, or whatever. Anyways, he deployed more than me, and he lost less than me, of course. Yeah, so good game, and see you guys next time. Remember, comment, subscribe. for which video you want me to do next. I also do Minecraft and stuff like that. Bye.